Hey everyone, Pentatonic here, and it's time for another MLP reaction. Today we are taking a look at Season 7, Episode 20, A Health of Information. Only thing I really know about this episode is that it in some way relates to Zecora. It is cool to see Zecora being featured so much in this season, but much like I had mentioned earlier with Thorax, it seems like it'd be better if they'd spread these episodes out a little more. But, let's just get right in here and take a look. Alright. Play.
Thank you so much, Zecora. I never would have found the crisscross moss without you.
Crisscross moss, huh?
I know where it grows, so it's not much to ask. Though retrieving it has been a difficult task.
Oh, but the oxen visiting Sweet Feather Sanctuary next week will surely appreciate it. It really has a shine to their coat.
There we go. Now, that wasn't so
Slimy.
Fluttershy, tell me, will this be enough?
Gee, I don't know. It's a pretty big pack, so maybe enough to fill up this sack? Oh my, you're rubbing off on me, Zecora.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh no, oh no, oh no! Oh, Zecora,
First time I've seen anything bad really happen to her. Well, actually, no.
At least
I guess that's not
say
true.
Grab all the crisscross moss there is to be had.
That doesn't look good.
What's happening to you?
Honestly, it's hard to tell, but suddenly, I don't feel so well.
Well, that's no good. At least it's a good thing that despite her being sick, she's still able to rhyme. That is talent right there.
I used to wonder what friendship could be, until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun, a beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you are my very best friends?
Alright. There's a good view.
Alright, Zecora, let's have a listen to the old ticker.
Is that normal?
Think it's serious, Doctor?
Well, that wasn't a good sign.
I can't believe a flower did this. Take back thinking it was pretty.
We're looking for any color other than red.
Phew.
Of course.
It's just as I thought. I'm afraid you have a very rare disease called swamp fever.
Curse you, swamp fever!
What should I do? I've never heard of swamp fever, mind you.
Unfortunately, very little is known about the disease, except, of course, its symptoms. Change of coat, coughing bubbles, sharp sneezing, confusion, and the last stage, the afflicted turn into the very trees that drop the disease-spreading flower.
That's pretty dark.
Anything that can be done for such a terrible conundrum?
A cure has yet to be discovered. I'm sorry, Zecora. It's
I'm sure you'll make a nice tree.
I'll leave you two to discuss.
Zecora, this is all my fault. If you hadn't been helping me get the crisscross moss, you wouldn't have gotten swamp fever. I'm so sorry.
Fluttershy, you are not to blame. These things happen all the same.
I refuse to accept that. There has to be some pony who can help you.
Twilight?
Healer of
Starlight?
legend who never would fail. But I only know her from ancient folk tales. Mystical and masked, she came in the night and cured everything from hoof cough to fur blight. What became of the healer, no pony knows, for she disappeared ages and ages ago.
The mystical mask, of course! My parents would tell me about it whenever I was sick in bed.
There's so many accounts of her power to heal. She can't just be a legend. I think she's real.
If that's who we need to cure you, then I'm going to find her. And I know just
Great.
the pony who can help.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Twilight? Twilight! Twilight! Oh,
There she is.
so sorry to bother. Are you cooking?
Yeah, Spike and I are having a cook-off.
Wow. Almost makes it sound like Twilight's
I'm glad
not a
we
very
did
good
that,
cook.
because we're gonna need a second opinion about that.
They're both delicious. But Sakura has swamp fever and there's no cure and it's all my fault and the only pony who can cure is the mystical mask and I need your help to find her.
So what'd she pick? The cauliflower bites, right?
I think you win by forfeit.
That's
Someone's
the
being
last
noisy
book on
outside.
ancient ponies.
And still no mention of the mystical mask.
Did we check the unabridged versions?
Yes, and the books on rare
I would figure Twilight would have already heard of her.
and the entire section on bog habitation.
Well, we might have to look through every book in the entire library, but I know we'll figure it out.
Oh.
Yeah, I just can't believe Twilight would not have already, found a book about this mystical mask.
You found anything yet, Twilight? Twilight?
Really, Twilight?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Fluttershy.
Seriously,
you
what's
know
happened to you,
that
Twilight?
helps Laura, but I
You used to
think
be
we'd
a,
lot better
like,
off if we
master
practiced
bookworm and studier.
this for hours.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize how late it had gotten.
No problem. I'll grab you a pillow and...
Oh, no. I meant you should sleep. I can't rest until Sakura is healed.
I understand how you feel, but I still think we'd have more luck if we tried again in the morning. Just promise me you'll take a break soon. Good night, Fluttershy.
Yeah, she's not listening to you.
9 by 13-inch pen.
Twilight! Non-stick pans!
What's all the commotion in here, ladies?
Sorry, but I figured out who the mystical mask is.
You did?
All I had to do was cross-reference a book about masks with another book on ancient equestrian healers, then use a third book to translate it all from old...
Seriously, you sound like Twilight.
Sakura was right. The mystical mask wasn't just a legend. The mystical mask was Mage Meadowbrook.
The ancient sorceress from Hayseed Swamp? We studied her at Celestia School. Are you sure?
Of course you did.
Absolutely! Mage Meadowbrook wasn't just a sorceress. She was also a healer, and back then, healers wore masks so they wouldn't get sick themselves.
Fluttershy, I am so incredibly proud of you for using your research skills to figure this out. But
So does that mean
book was ages ago and
she wears like a surgical mask like the Slipmouth woman?
Hayseed Swamp, maybe we can find something she left behind. Something that could lead to a cure.
It seems like a long shot, but I guess it's possible.
I think this character scares me.
We have to try. I've got a route all planned out, and on the way we can check up on Sakura, and then...
Whoa. We're leaving now?
Of course! Every second we spend waiting is a second Sakura is coughing bubbles.
But Fluttershy, you haven't slept, and that's a long journey.
There's no use trying to talk me out of this, Twilight. We've got no
Somebody
time to
knock her
waste.
out.
Can we at least grab some breakfast?
I packed cauliflower bites.
Aw, no sweet potato muffins?
I, hate them all.
Really
Really good.
And that's when I realized the mystical mask was actually Mage Meadowbrook.
Hope you enjoyed your bedtime story.
Miss Fluttershy, I am quite impressed. While you're gone on your journey, I'll try not to be worried.
Oh no! Sakura, you didn't rhyme. You must be getting worse.
Oh, no, not at all. Something, Mom?
Okay, that's just weird.
We have to go now.
Lead the way, Fluttershy.
This is freaky.
So, where do you think think Meadowbrook lived? I'm not sure. Maybe there's some pony we can ask. I think we might be the only ponies here.
I'm sure there's somebody hiding out being
Why
creepy.
that tree?
Did that used to be a pony?
Yes, this has to be it. It's just like the illustrations of her home. Any pony who lives in a tree is okay by me. Ugh.
His, of course, rhyming went to Twilight.
Well, if the doorway is sealed up, we just have to dig our way in. Back up, Twilight. I don't want you to get hurt. Or we could try the handle. It really blends in with the bark. Easy to miss.
You need to sleep.
Wow, it looks like this place has been abandoned for years.
Well,
Twilight, look! It's the same kind of lily pad that gave Sakura swamp fever. I wonder if Meadowbrook was looking for a cure for swamp fever too. Do you think she found it? I hope so, but let's not get ahead of ourselves.
seems like she would have written it down if she had.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. You're making your excited squeaking noise. I wasn't making my excited squeaking noise.
So they have a name for it.
Y'all can stop screaming now. Didn't mean to scare you. I do that a lot.
Scare ponies or rock creepily in the dark?
Well,
Both?
Both, I suppose.
Hey! Victory.
Name's Cattail. Pleased to meet you.
Likewise, but, may I ask, why are you in Mage Meadowbrook's home?
Oh, I take care of the place. I ain't
You're
much
doing a good job.
From what I hear, my kin wasn't either, so I doubt they'd mind a few cobwebs in our ancestral home.
You're related to Mage Meadowbrook? Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, Twilight, we did it! Not only did we find Mage Meadowbrook's old house, we actually found one of her descendants. Honestly,
Good job.
I would not have guessed it.
So you're looking for some kind of cure, huh? Well now, I know Meadowbrook was known to always be writing in the journals. If she had the cure you want, I reckon that's where it'd be. Come on, I'll show you the library.
Library? Now we're talking!
There's even more rhyming. Wow.
Well, libraries come in all shapes and sizes. This is good.
You would know.
It'll take us less time to go through everything. Today, my mom made me eat peas. Peas are yucky. And we can probably skip this one, unless she found a cure with
I agree with her.
I met a colt today. He pulled my mane, so I put a frog on his head. Also not helpful. But I do kind of want to see where it goes. Oh.
To be honest, I do too.
Today I tried again to brew an unsniffle elixir. And I finally got it right.
Good job.
Meadowbrook, I think it's time you had this.
My very own healer's mask. You think I'm ready, Mother?
What caused this?
Mother calls it swamp fever. We've been trying to find a cure, but it hasn't been easy.
You're gonna get it yourself. Why aren't you wearing a mask?
Fever spread like wildfire. I fear if we don't find a cure soon, every pony will be in grave danger.
Well, yeah, they're gonna turn into trees. Of course it's danger.
With Mother sick, I didn't think I'd ever find a cure. But staring at those cursed flowers today, I saw something.
They're like, screw your poison.
I realized the flower's poison didn't affect the flash bees, and if they were immune to swamp fever, their honey could be the cure.
And now all I'm picturing is the Flash Gordon theme mixed with Linkara's Bees, my god. Intruder!
But they were so aggressive defending their hive.
Here, go figure.
How I was gonna get it.
I think it's a bee thing.
Here goes nothing. Today, I cured Mother and the rest of the bayou.
It was the greatest feeling I've ever experienced, and I promised to dedicate my life to curing ponies all over Equestria.
And she did just that. Right up till she disappeared without a trace.
So all we have to do is find those aggressive
Because we
flash
can't
bees
mention
and
death or
then
anything like
they're
that.
running. Of course, it doesn't say how she did that. What? Is my mane messy? I know I haven't slept in a while, but... Oh no! I've caught swamp fever!
Curse you, Swamp Fever!
Necessary. What? I said, are
Well,
you sure these are necessary?
If Mage Meadowbrook wore them, then you should wear them.
You or Cattail?
What you can't risk is getting any sicker. If you don't rest, your symptoms will only get worse.
Mm-hmm. You really should rest up before going up against those flash.
I think Twilight can handle this.
You don't know this about me, but I'm pretty good with animals. And besides, Dogtail,
Cattail.
Zecora is counting on me. I have to help her, just like Meadowbrook helped her mother and all those bayou ponies long ago.
But Fluttershy, as much as Meadowbrook took care of other ponies, I'm sure she also took care of herself.
You're not gonna change my mind, Twilight!
Ooh. Being sick, she sure is strong.
You can't really
Hive is just
heal
a
others if you're not healed yourself.
Are you sure you don't want me to come with you?
No, it's too dangerous, Twilight. Besides, I've already gotten one friend hurt. I won't let it happen to another. Whew. Okay, Fluttershy, you can do this.
Of course, now that I think about it, the last time you interacted with bees, it didn't really go that well. You had to get aggressive, and I don't think you're in a position to do that right now.
Hello, Flash Bees. I was hoping I could get some of your honey. Oh, I see. You don't let others have any. Well, I'm sorry, but I really need it. I didn't want it to have to come to this, but I'll just have to
Just gonna
use
go for the stare.
the stare.
I don't think you're healthy enough to do the stare properly right now.
You really are aggressive. Oh dear. Oh, what happened?
Did somebody catch her, or did she just hit the floor?
I'm so glad you're okay.
Ground, whatever.
You're still in Meadowbrook's tree.
You fainted, but Twilight shot some magic up and caught you. It was crazy.
Goodness gracious. Have you heard from Zecora? Is she okay?
We got word your zebra friend has started sprouting leaves.
She's already turning into a tree? I thought we'd have more time.
Actually, you've been asleep for 3 days.
3 days?
Wow.
Mm-hmm. You were asleep so long we were afraid you wouldn't be able to move when you woke up. But thankfully you just wore yourself down.
Oh dear, we have to get back to the hive. I've wasted so much time and...
Now hang on there, Fluttershy. Those flash bee critters are tricky.
Cattail's right. I can't even use magic to calm them down. We'll have to find another way to get the honey.
We've tried everything from disguises to things I won't even speak of.
Now I'm
You've been
curious.
through a lot these past 3 days.
Wait, disguises.
Subtle.
It! I know how she did it. I know how Meadowbrook got the honey. This is how Meadowbrook got the honey from the flash bees.
She threw a mask at him? I wouldn't recommend that.
No.
I don't know, it could be kind of funny.
Aren't aggressive around the queen bee, and Miss Mask has the same stripes that she does.
Fluttershy, that's brilliant!
Whoa!
There's no time to waste.
Hooves crossed.
Oh, golly, I can't watch.
Mind over matter.
The mask on first. Fluttershy. There you go.
Twilight, it's working.
Right. Keep that mask down before something happens. Well, clearly it works, because you're all good.
I think she's cured now, Fluttershy.
Oh, I do feel fine. And this honey is divine.
There we go.
You're rhyming again. Welcome back, my friend.
Thank you, Fluttershy, for all you endured. If not for you, I would not be cured.
Oh, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have been sick in the first place.
That is not what you should feel. Because on this journey, you've learned a great deal.
That's true. I certainly learned that if you don't take care of yourself, you won't be able to take care of any pony else.
Exactly.
But if I had rested, like Twilight suggested all along, maybe I would have thought to use Meadowbrook's mask sooner.
Please tell me you found the cure.
All good. Alright. That was a fun little episode. It was interesting getting to see a little bit of a different side to Zecora. That was definitely a little bit of a treat. Get a little bit more lore, that's always fun. And it was a good little message. A lot of the messages tend to be very friendship related. Not all of them, but a good chunk. So this one was, you know, a lot different. More about really just taking care of yourself. That's a good little message. Alright, not too much more to add. I thought it was a pretty decent little episode. I think one of the reasons some of the episodes have seemed less exciting is just because we've had so many big ones this season that when we get ones that aren't major events, it can feel a little bit less impressive. But this was still a good one. Alright, that's all I've got on this one, so until next time.